Shifting our focus now to some other news that's coming in. The Madras High Court on January 6, 2026 upheld a single judge's order allowing the lighting of the Karthigai Deepam at the stone pillar on the lower peak of Thirupparankundram Hillock, which hosts both a Hindu temple and at a very historic time right now. There was a lot of political back and forth regarding this entire issue, and now the High Court has given its verdict. So let's look at some of the key takeaways from this Deepam Rao. The first key takeaway is that the Madras High Court has directed the Deepam lighting on the hilltop pillar. The second one is that the appeals that were made by the Tamil Nadu government, the temple administration, the police, the Dargah, the Waqf board have all been dismissed by the High Court. All the appeals have been dismissed. The Deepam lighting on the hilltop along with traditional spot which is the Uchi Pillayar, there the traditional lighting will also take place along with it being lit at the hilltop. The ASI has been asked to preserve the monument and the protected site. Hence, a limited number of people will be allowed to go for the lighting at the hilltop, because the ASI also has now been roped in by the High Court, and no crowd will be allowed near the pillar, limited persons after consultation with the ASI. Since it is a protected site, so only limited people will be allowed. And the stone pillar actually belongs to Subramanya Swami temple. This is one of the key takeaways that has been mentioned by the High Court, and claims that the pillar belongs to the Dargah has been rejected as mischievous. So this also the High Court has clarified that it actually belongs to the temple and not to the Dargah. The ritual to continue every year during the Karthigai Deepam festival. So the High Court has also specified that this ritual will continue every year, and the case has turned what the Madras. Now let's look at what the Madras High Court has also said. It has said that the case has turned political and politicized unnecessarily. So it's stating that this was a very simple issue, it should not have been politicized. It has also stated that law and order issue is imaginary ghost created by the state. So there is no law and order issue. And
near the Uchi Pillayar temple Mandapam, how the court said, the single bench, that the lighting of the lamp Deepam as Deepathun, determining the spot belongs to the temple, and dismiss the law and order concerned as imaginary, because the Tamil Nadu government has been constantly saying that this will create a law and order and chaos situation if the Deepathun or the lighting of lamp is done at the place where the Hindus has been demanding. So now this is a very significant judgment, and which has a very historical significance in this matter, and Tamil Nadu government plea that there is no evidence to show that the stone pillar at top hill in Madurai district is a Deepathun or a stomp lamp pillar. So some private individual Hindu devotees have moved the court seeking a light to Deepam at the Deepathun, and which establishes its existence and then established the need to light Deepam as there was part of the customary rite. This is the thing. So let's see what the biggest Tamil Nadu government comes to the Supreme Court, what decision Supreme Court takes. But as of now, the two courts, that is the single bench led by Justice J.R. Swaminathan and the division bench where the state government had challenged that order, have upheld in favor of the Hindus' right to light the diyas at the same place. Over to you.
Right, sir. In fact, I also want your observations regarding what the High Court has actually stated. It stated that all this is very political. The entire issue was being politicized. It should not be so, and no state should actually stoop down to such levels for political agendas.
Really a political statement and the political course of action taken by the state government. Why? When the Hindus have been lighting their sacred fire, the lighting of the lamp there from historically, from years, centuries old, from more than 500, 600 years, this is a customary practice. In that case, if Waqf board claims no, they don't have a right to lit Deepam here, and then the state government fall into the and supports the Waqf board, ignoring the rights of the Hindus, then of course it is completely a politically appeasement to favor the certain class of the certain communities in order to vote bank policy, and this state should act impartially. The state should act in an unbiased manner, because for a state, every individual whosoever is residing and every individual or the customary practices have a important significant value. But here the working in a partition manner, working to support a particular community, state government has taken a contrary view. So High Court said, being the constitutional court, first court said that, look, this property belongs to the Hindus, this is their religious practices, which was in practice for thousands of years, and now if you are curtailing their right, that is contrary to the basic object of the constitution, and one cannot do it. But the state government did not stop here. Moving further, the state government went to the division bench, and the same statement was made there, same that creating the law and order situation, saying that this belongs to the Waqf. So state, in fact, any state government or the government should not act in favor of a particular community. If it acts, then that is not discharging its constitutional, moral, public duties in the true letter and spirit of the constitution. Over to you.